Hey, Dana here, and on my blog, this is under Dana Crosby's blog, I want to publicly announce and thank subscriber Car Fanatic 24 for answering the trivia question to win my reward. Now, he's been following me since I was in my hundreds, so he definitely earns the the reward that I'm going to send him, and I'll continue to do this as I hit my milestones, as well as I think I'm going to start doing them, like I said before, once a month, and I'm going to do some sort of trivia along the month there, and then at the end of the month I'll go ahead and put up the video and announce that the first person to answer this question. So I think I'm gonna start participating in doing that, because I want to give back to my subscribers. Also make it a challenge in some way to entertain. You follow me every day on my journey, and I'm sure some of it's boring, and others you just turn in and then turn back out. But one of these days, I'm gonna get one that was really interest you. Oh, and that reminds me, I'm a I wouldn't say fanatic, but my mind has always been curious when it comes to ships. And two of them that come to mind right now is the pirate ship Weta, and she's down off the beach in Massachusetts, off Cape Cod. And the other one that always has been on my mind is the Titanic. Well, I believe it was just yesterday that they have announced 2022. There is going to be the launching of the Titanic 2. So that's kind of exciting for me. Another ship that keeps my interest is also the Pilgrim ship that has been docked at Plymouth Rock, or Plymouth, and she has been down south getting refurbished. So it's going to make its maiden voyage again back home in 2020. And that's the Mayflower. So those are some ships that are always on my mind, and I might start doing some documentaries on those. But if I can afford it come 2022, keep watching my videos and keep making my AdSense climb here. And I'm going to find out what the cost for passage is on the Titanic. There was some Crosbys that were on the Titanic when it went down. So that's kind of interesting. In the Plymouth or the Mayflower, there was some relatives of mine that came across on the Mayflower. And when it comes to the Weta, when I was a youngin', 7, 8, 9, that ship somehow or other was, when you thought about Blackbeard and other famous pirates, that ship somehow came into my into my being back then, and I always wanted to search for it. But Barry, living on the island, and his grandparents and family members all kept that dream alive for him. He went off and started to search for it, and he found it. So that got me kind of off key on this, but stay tuned for those. And again, thanks again for being a fan of mine, and thanks again, Car Fanatic 24, for following me all these years. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and share. Catch you on the next Dana Crosby's Vlogs.